Hi, my name's Tommy. I work at Velocity Tuning, and if you don't know me already, I do lots of content on M5s, F90 and M5. So, for you guys that have seen my videos before, you may notice the dyno's slightly different. I've been fortunate enough to get a four-wheel drive dyno, and what better car to test it on other than the F90 M5? So I thought. The car was parked up for a day or two, I jumped in it and it was misfiring. Scanned it out, I've got a misfire on cylinder 6, pop open the bonnet and I can see coolant residue again. Fantastic. So here is my spark plug, looking crusty in coolant, and here is my coil that has signs of rust around it, and here is my expansion tank. So, for you guys that watch my videos, you may know that I've already spoken about this, and I spoke about the revised part number ending in 450. Well, it just so happens this is the revised part. So, unfortunately, fitting the newer part number has not resolved the issues, and we actually went one step further with this. We set the coolant temperature target lower to try to stop the coolant getting as hot as it does in case it was a temperature-based thing. That worked, but unfortunately it didn't stop the tank leaking, and where it's actually leaked is not on the hot side. So if you imagine the engine would be here and this would be the wing, where it's let go is across the wing, and the reason being is it's two bits of plastic that are bonded together, and I can only assume what they're bonding it with is notwithstanding the coolant or the temperatures and leading to it to leak. But for you guys that are on the forums and whatnot, you will see that us F90 guys and also the M8 guys are absolutely plagued with this right now, to the point I keep these in stock. So this car did go on the dyno, but I had to quickly change my plugs and I had to quickly change the tank over, and you know a problem's too common when you're keeping them in stock. So yeah, for you guys that were wondering about the new part number, it's just as bad as the old part number. Hopefully BMW do resolve this. I know it's something that they are aware of, but it puts their engines at risk. Like in my case, I developed a misfire. The times when this has happened to me before, I was fortunate enough to detect it before it was getting over my coils and my plugs. This time, because I haven't done as much work on the car recently, I haven't been in the engine and I haven't checked it, and this is the result. You get a misfire. But in my case, it was a spark plug. A lot of guys have had injectors go down, and as you guys know, if you have injectors go down, it can be real risky. So yep, just like before, keep your eye out on the tanks because they are still a weak part. I thought my coolant tank video was done. Well, how wrong was I? I didn't realise that it had another trick up its sleeve, and that was taking out my injector on cylinder 6. So when I was turning the car on, if it was stone cold, it would run on 7 cylinders for maybe 20 seconds. It would give me an error for implausibility of minimum quantity value on injector 6, and after a while it would pick back up onto 8, and unless you got the car stone cold again, it wouldn't do the same no more. On removal of the injector, you can see that that is absolutely baked in old crappy coolant, and it took quite a while to clean up the rest of that rocker cover and get all the remnants of it off. So the importance of this video is not just the fact that we've got leaking coolant tanks, it's the damage that it causes. So when it's happened to me before, I caught it early because I had my head in that engine bay all the time, and I'd see a bit of residue and I think, okay, I need to deal with that. I haven't been opening up the engine bay, I've just been driving the car. Particularly with having a new part number, I did have the naivety of thinking I didn't need to worry so much. And because of that, I allowed more damage to occur. So this time, coils, plugs, injector, all of that has needed to be changed because of the leaking coolant tank. Anyway, that's me done moaning. It's something I want you guys to be aware of if you're not already aware of it. BMW, please help us out, and yeah, enjoy looking at my manky injector. Thank you for watching.